A DWI charge in Texas can feel like your world is collapsing, but it's worse. In the Lone Star State, a DWI conviction is permanent. It never comes off your record, ever. This permanent stain creates consequences that go far beyond fines or potential jail time. Think of losing a license, problems in child custody cases, or even being denied a loan. So, how do you fight this? We will show why specialized board-certified expertise is your best line of defense. First, you must understand the opponent. A DWI isn't a traffic ticket. It's a Class B misdemeanor from the start. To fight it, you need a true specialist. In Texas, that has a legal definition: board certified. This is an official designation. How rare is this? Only about 6% of all Texas lawyers are board certified in any specialty. The number focused on DWI is smaller. In fact, Texas law forbids any attorney from calling themselves a specialist unless they hold this specific certification. This title requires substantial involvement, meaning at least 25% of their practice is dedicated to criminal law matters, like DWI cases. So, if the stakes are permanent and true specialists are this uncommon, what do they do differently? They dismantle the state's evidence. It starts with the first piece of evidence: field sobriety tests. These are not objective pass-fail evaluations. They are deeply subjective. Nervousness, uneven ground, poor lighting, or a past injury can make a sober person appear to fail. A specialist reveals this to a jury. After the arrest comes a choice: a chemical test or refusal. Texas's implied consent law means refusal causes an automatic license suspension. But what if you did take the breathalyzer? That's just science, isn't it? Keep watching to see why that number is not a guaranteed conviction. Before that, a specialist examines something more basic: the traffic stop. Did the officer have a legal reason to pull you over? If the stop was illegal, everything that followed, the tests, the arrest, can be thrown out of court with a motion to suppress. A board-certified lawyer attacks the case from all sides: the illegal stop, an arrest without probable cause, and violations of your constitutional rights, like an officer failing to read your Miranda rights. Now, back to the breathalyzer. That scientific number isn't foolproof. Improper calibration or operator error can create a false positive. Are you seeing the pattern? Every piece of the state's case has a potential weakness. A specialist is trained to find it. But what about a blood test? It's considered the most accurate, but it is also highly vulnerable to human error. Was the sample contaminated? Was the chain of custody broken? Was the testing delayed? These are case-defining questions. Then there's the rising BAC defense. This argues your blood alcohol was legal while driving, but rose above the limit by the time of the test. And running parallel to the criminal case is an urgent administrative deadline. You have only 15 days to request a hearing to save your license. With all these procedural and scientific challenges, how does a lawyer learn to spot an officer's mistake or a lab's error? They get the same training as the police. DWI specialists often complete the exact standardized field sobriety test course as officers. Remember the subjective field tests? A lawyer with this training can pinpoint every deviation from protocol during cross-examination. This is why board certification is so uncommon. It requires mastering police procedure, rights, and the forensic science of breath and blood tests. It's a complete 360-degree command of DWI defense. That is the difference that can protect you from a permanent criminal record. A DWI charge in Texas is a grave threat to your future, built on evidence that is often faulty and subjective. The stakes are too high. You need proven, tested, and verified expertise from a board-certified criminal law specialist. A conviction is permanent. Your defense must be exceptional. If you or someone you know is facing a DWI in the Lubbock area, do not leave your future to chance. Seek the specialized defense your case demands.